Good day, Puerto Princesa! Health should always be our priority. Like these people who used to do physical exercises here at the newly opened Balayong Park. We should always keep our physique in right tune and maintain our cardiovascular system in the right sound. Hello, grade 9 learners! Join me as we discover and be amazed by the world of science. I am your teacher Noemi, and today, let us explore the wonders of things happening around us. So sit back, get ready with your pen and paper, and enjoy the journey of learning. With your previous video lesson, you have learned how the circulatory and respiratory systems work together in order to circulate blood and oxygen throughout the body. Today, we are going to deepen your understanding in this particular lesson through our milk, which is infer how one's lifestyle can affect the functioning of the respiratory and circulatory systems. At the end of our video lesson, you are all expected to describe the causes of the common respiratory and circulatory diseases, explain the negative effects of cigarette smoking on the circulatory and respiratory systems, identify practices that promote a healthy lifestyle. Health is wealth. How do you think your lifestyle affects your circulatory and respiratory systems? Let us answer the following questions and find out. Directions. Listen to the questions carefully. Choose the correct answer and write it on your paper. Question 1. Which of the following is not a respiratory disease? A. Asthma. B. COVID-19. C. Emphysema. D. Hypertension. Question 2. Which of the following is not a good way to prevent diseases of a respiratory and circulatory systems? A. Balanced diet. B. Cigarette smoking. C. Proper hygiene. D. Regular exercise. Question 3. Which is not a disease of the circulatory system? A. Asthma. B. Heart attack. C. Hypertension. D. Stroke. Question 4. Which of the following is a disease of the circulatory system which is otherwise known as a silent killer because it usually shows no symptoms? A. Asthma. B. Heart attack. C. Hypertension. D. Stroke. Question 5. Which of the following physical activities is the most beneficial in keeping our body healthy? A. Jogging. B. Watching TV. C. Playing chess. D. Playing computer game. Check your answers on the screen. Number 1, D. Number 2, B. Number 3, A. Number 4, C. Number 5, A.
Government warning. Cigarette smoking is dangerous to your health.
Are you familiar with these health warnings printed on cigarette packages? It is one of the most common means of communicating the risk of smoking. How do you think smoking increases the risk of heart and cardiovascular diseases? Cigarette smoking damages practically every organ in the body, resulting in a variety of ailments and generally weakens our health. The negative effects of smoking on the circulatory system include increased heart rate, raised blood pressure, coronary heart disease, arteriosclerosis, and vascular diseases such as stroke. In addition, chronic bronchitis, emphysema, asthma, cough, colds, tuberculosis, lung cancer, and other respiratory illnesses. In this regard, I want you to look at the picture of the smoker's body and learn more about the diseases that a smoker could acquire from cigarette consumptions. Cigarette smoking harms nearly every organ of our body, causes many diseases, and reduces the health of smokers in general. Illness that could be acquired includes psoriasis, cataracts, wrinkles, cancer, hearing loss, tooth decay, emphysema, osteoporosis, heart disease, stomach ulcer, discolored fingers, cervical cancer and miscarriage, deformed sperm, and other related diseases. This time, let us talk about diseases that could affect our circulatory system. Circulatory disease is an obstruction, stoppage, or sickness that affects the way your heart and blood vessels pump blood. Blood flow and oxygen availability to the tissues are often reduced when the circulatory system is disrupted. This includes hypertension, arteriosclerosis, atherosclerosis, and stroke. These diseases may be acquired by a person with a poor lifestyle. Let's talk about hypertension. It is also known as high blood pressure. It has the potential to cause serious health problems and is often known as silent killer because most people who are hypertensive do not show symptoms. Obesity, diabetes, lack of fruits and vegetables in the diet, and high salt intake are all factors that contribute to this disease. Have you heard about arteriosclerosis and atherosclerosis? Arteriosclerosis is a condition in which the arteries that carry oxygen and nutrients from the heart to the rest of the body thicken and stiffen, limiting blood flow to your organs and tissues. Healthy arteries are flexible and elastic, but the walls of your arteries can harden over time, developing a disease known as artery hardening. Atherosclerosis is a specific type of arteriosclerosis that is characterized by plaque buildup in the walls of the arteries. Some of the most common factors which are more likely to cause this damage are elevated cholesterol, high blood pressure, and cigarette smoking. Other risk factors include diabetes, obesity, and lack of exercise. When the blood flow to a portion of the brain is disrupted or stopped, brain tissue is deprived of oxygen and nutrients, and within minutes, brain cells begin to die, resulting in a stroke. This may be caused by smoking, high blood pressure, excessive alcohol consumption, and diabetes. Moving on, some diseases may also affect the respiratory system. Respiratory diseases affect the lungs and other parts of the respiratory system. Infection, tobacco smoking or inhaling secondhand cigarette smoke, and other forms of air pollution can cause respiratory disorders. It includes asthma, colds, tuberculosis or TB, emphysema, chronic bronchitis, and lung cancer. Asthma is a condition in which a person's bronchial airways tighten and swell, making it difficult for them to breathe. Allergies to pollens, dust, fumes, certain foods and drugs, as well as air pollution and microorganisms can cause this condition. Colds are one of the most common respiratory illnesses that affect the upper respiratory tract from the nose down to the throat. It is spread in the air by virus-infected droplets or through direct contact with contaminated secretions. Tuberculosis or TB is a bacterial infection of the lungs caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis, which is an airborne illness spread by respiratory droplets such as coughing and sneezing. If not treated promptly and appropriately, this can result in death. Shortness of breath is a symptom of emphysema. Emphysema causes the air in the lungs or alveoli to be damaged. Over time, the inner walls of the air sacs weaken and rupture, resulting in a larger air gaps rather than a large number of small ones. Chronic bronchitis is a condition in which the bronchial tubes which carry air to the lungs become inflamed, resulting in a continuous cough. Emphysema, a chronic bronchitis, are two disorders that make up chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, which is commonly caused by smoking. Treatment can help reduce the progression of the disease, but this will not be reversed. The abnormal rate of cell division in the airways or tissues of the lungs may lead to lung cancer. Cigarette smoking, exposure to secondhand smoke, breathe-in chemicals, and contaminants largely contribute to developing the said condition. A person's risk of getting respiratory and circulatory disorders can be influenced by a variety of lifestyle factors. A negative way of life weakens your system, whereas a healthy way of living leads to total wellness. Smoking, stress, sedentary lifestyle, poor eating habits, and excessive alcohol consumption can all lead to disorders of the respiratory and circulatory systems. According to World Health Organization or WHO, tobacco kills more than 8 million people globally every year. More than 7 million of these deaths are from direct tobacco users and around 1.2 million are due to non-smokers being exposed to secondhand smoking. Tobacco smoking is a known risk factor for many respiratory infections and increases the severity of respiratory diseases. A review of studies by public health experts convened by WHO on April 29, 2020 found that smokers are more likely to develop severe disease with COVID-19 compared to non-smokers. COVID-19 is an infectious disease that primarily attacks the lungs. Smoking impairs lung function, making it harder for the body to fight off coronaviruses and other diseases. Tobacco is also a major risk factor for non-communicable diseases like cardiovascular disease, cancer, respiratory disease, and diabetes, which put people with these conditions at higher risk for developing severe illness when affected by COVID-19. Available research suggests that smokers are at higher risk of developing severe disease and death. The leading causes of death around the world are diseases affecting the respiratory and circulatory systems. However, they can be prevented by simply having a lifestyle that promotes wellness. The best way to prevent diseases in the respiratory and circulatory system is to have a healthy lifestyle, which includes a balanced diet, regular exercise, adequate rest, proper hygiene, and avoiding vices such as cigarette smoking and alcohol drinking. Respiratory and circulatory diseases can easily be detected with a regular checkup and physical screening. Wow! That's quite a lot of discussion. I believe that you're equipped and now ready for the next activity of our lesson. To have a full understanding of the next topic, I want you to continue practicing on the next activity called Fill Me Up. Directions. Inside the box are the factors that contribute to the development of circulatory and respiratory diseases. Complete the following concept map with the appropriate terms from the box. You will be given 1 minute and 30 seconds to answer this activity. Check your answers on the screen. With the activity on Fill Me Up, the answers are: factors affecting the circulatory system include smoking, lack of exercise, excessive drinking of alcohol, obesity, unhealthy eating habit. On the other hand, the factors that may influence the respiratory system's diseases may include smoking, secondhand smoke, pollen and dust, bacteria, and lack of exercise. Now, it's time for us to make another lift. I am encouraging you to continue and learn more by doing the next activity. Come on! Let's take the challenge by answering the activities. Directions. Select a combination of letters in each picture to describe the causes of the given diseases in each item. You will be given 1 minute and 30 seconds to answer this activity. Check your answers on the screen. Number 1, stroke. The letter combinations are F, I, B, D. Number 2, atherosclerosis. The letter combinations are F, B, D. Number 3, high blood pressure. The letter combinations are J, B, D. Number 4, asthma. The letter combinations are A, E, F, L. Number 5, emphysema. The letter combinations are F, A, E, L. Number 6, lung cancer. The letter combinations are F, A, E, L. Now, let us try to answer the following guide questions. This will help you to obtain the relationship between those pictures and the correct answer. In your paper, write the letter of your choice. Number 1. What is the connection between the set of pictures and the list of the diseases? A. The set of pictures are the causes of different circulatory and respiratory diseases. B. Some of the pictures show the causes of different circulatory and respiratory diseases, while some show the good effect on circulatory and respiratory systems. Number 2. How can unhealthy lifestyle affect the respiratory and circulatory system? A. Unhealthy lifestyle makes a person less likely acquire circulatory and respiratory diseases. B. Unhealthy lifestyle weakens the system and contribute to the occurrence of different circulatory and respiratory diseases. Number 3. What might a person experience if he or she continue to have an unhealthy lifestyle? A. A person might experience dysfunction of the circulatory and respiratory system. B. A person might experience well-functioning circulatory and respiratory systems. Check your answers on the screen. Number 1. The set of pictures are the causes of different circulatory and respiratory diseases. Number 2. Unhealthy lifestyle weakens the system and contribute to the occurrence of different circulatory and respiratory diseases. Number 3. A person might experience dysfunction of the circulatory and respiratory system. Now, it's time for us to sum up everything that you have learned. I hope you are still with me. Cigarette smoking can affect both circulatory and respiratory systems. The best way to prevent diseases in the respiratory and circulatory system is to have a healthy lifestyle, which include the following. Directions. Listen to the questions carefully. Choose the correct answer and write it on your paper. Number 1. What are some things that you can do to keep your heart and lungs healthy? A. Smoking regularly. B. Experiencing stress all the time. C. Drinking alcohol excessively. D. Regular exercise and balanced diet. Number 2. How does a virus infection spread directly? A. Taking a bath regularly. B. Hands must be well washed. C. Regular intake of vitamins and minerals. D. Coughing and sneezing without covering the mouth. Number 3. How can you make healthy decisions and keep your body fit? A. Seek medical advice when you are not feeling well. Letter B. Use internet sites for self-diagnosis and health issues. C. Get advice from someone you know and take it seriously. D. Purchase over-the-counter drugs when you are not feeling well. Number 4. Which of the following will benefit us from eating balanced diet? A. It has the potential to cause depression. B. It encourages our body to become malnourished. C. It develops a sense of emptiness and anxiousness. D. It promotes the health of the body and lowers the risk of sickness. Number 5. Which of the following does not define stress? A. A normal part of life. B. A non-harmful situation. C. A body's response to physical and emotional anxiety. D. The body's reaction to a situation that can be controlled. Check your answers on the screen. Number 1, D. Number 2, D. Number 3, A. Number 4, D. Number 5, B. Make a collage showing healthy lifestyle that can prevent diseases on the circulatory and respiratory systems. Refer to the rubric flashed on the screen as your guide in rating your output to be submitted to your teacher. I hope all of you enjoyed our wonderful learnings in this episode. Keep discovering and continue exploring. For our next episode, we will discuss the world of extinction. This has been your science teacher, Ma'am Noemi. See you again in the next episode of Puerto Princesa Dream TV.